Good morning, good morning. Were you guys watching me doing this like thumbnail over and over again? Because you literally were here like a minute before I started. Hi, good morning. Was I live without even knowing it? Hello. Hi. Hi. No? Yes? No? Okay. Hi, everybody. So let me actually unplug this because that's gonna become an issue. I you're gonna have to I apologize for the dog sounds in the background. I'm here. Yes, I'm here. Um, I don't know what's happening in the background, and I really can't stop the noise from happening because my apartment complex walls are extremely thin. So, for those of you who are here for the very first time, if you're watching the replay, hi, hello. Um, Welcome to my live tutorial. I'm going to be doing many of them this month. I'm very excited because I've been dying to get into more like makeup stuff for my YouTube channel. It's been a minute since I've done makeup related videos, so this is going to be a fun, different experience for me and for you. My March schedule has been completely uprooted, so girls trying to just keep on working because I can't sit around and twiddle my thumbs. It drives me absolutely crazy. So I'm going to be here a lot. Today's live tutorial look is going to be about doing a dewy face, and this is a look that is a very uh, sensitive sort of look in a way, high maintenance sort of in a way, just because you're dealing with a creamy based makeup look, and you're dealing with a wet essentially makeup look. So when you are out and about and this look may not be for you. You may not like it, but you may like how it looks on other sort of kind, not the way that they do it in television and film, because I understand that this is a more practical way of doing things. This is for the general person, um, who is not a model and not a celebrity and not XYZ. See what I'm saying? So yes, start off because my skin is dying for it. Putting on some moisturization. I washed my face and I put on some serum, but I've been waiting here, like doing a bunch of things, and I just was like, oh my god, I just need some stuff on my face. So, also too, this look is going to be a look for a hairstyle that is out of your face. If you are a male and you have short hair, it works for you because your hair is already out of your face. But if you are a female, if you have your hair, sort of touching your face, if you have bangs, it's going to stick to your face, and that is not practical. So you're going to have to put your hair up and out of the way, like a ponytail or whatever style, swishy, whatever you want to do. This can look very sophisticated and very like high glamour in a way, depending on how you do it to yourself. Because my hair is shaved, I don't think I have the kind of hair that I can at least mock a ponytail style. God, I don't even know if I can try. Hold on. Let's see if I can attempt this look just so that I can have my hair out of my face but also not look like a creep. Hold on. Actually, yeah, I might be able to. Can I do it? Can I mock this? This is the hardest part about growing out your hair. Oh, I think I can. I think it's just long enough to try. Oh, I miss my hair. So I'm gonna just bring these out a little bit. Okay. It's not perfect, but we're going to do it. So again, hair must be out of your face for a look like this because everything's gonna be dewy. So getting started, before I start, I do want to say that I am on here and you're going to hear me promoting my coffee page because I want to. The coffee page, which is in the description box right now, you can click on that link to send me a coffee. It is like sending me a tip for giving you tips on how to do your makeup, and I greatly appreciate anyone who supports me and my channel, and this is the best way to do it for me. So click the link below and you're going to hear me talking about that because, again, girls got to keep working. Look, it's fun to have a month off, but at the same time, listen, I ain't about that life. So don't mind if I continue talking about coffees. So to get started, I'm going to use the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. This is great for that out of the shower, put on your serum just before moisturizer, just to get that added glow to your skin. And I'm gonna just like saturate, because right now, again, my skin is super duper dry. I need to continue drinking water. My lips, look how dry they are. Look at that. Ugh. I don't know what's happening. I think it's because I beat the common cold, whatever I had, coronavirus. I beat the common cold, but now I'm starting to see the remnants of all of that. So let me put on some Aquaphor, because, oh, yes. It's good to just, it's good to do this anyway. Well, especially when you're doing a dewy look, you want to make sure everything is moisturized properly, because your skin prep is going to dictate, as far as any makeup is concerned, in my opinion, but especially for a dewy look, your skin prep really goes hand in hand with a proper finish. So if you are not hydrating properly, and if you are not, you know, giving that good base, good stuff, then it's gonna look a little weird. It's gonna look a little wonky and may slip and slide everywhere. I do not recommend using sort of oily based products like skin face oils, because if you're gonna put any sort of primers or silicone based products on top of it, or water based products on top of it, it's gonna slip and slide completely. So be very careful with things like that. I'm not gonna use any oils today, so I'm not gonna have that issue. So I used some of the Dewy. Now I'm gonna throw on just a little bit of moisturizer, because I'm going to also do another set of cream on my face, because I want to cheat it. Now, this dewy look does not mean you're using highlighters, okay? I'm not gonna be using any highlighters, because that is not dewy. A highlighter look is a glowy look, you know, it's a shiny look, it's frosty. Dewy is just wet, you know, there is no shine, there is no glitter, there's none of that, you know. So we gotta get the wording correct on that one. For a lot of people are like, I want a dewy look, and they go and bust out a highlighter. I'm like, girl, that's not how you're doing it wrong. So there we go. Oh, yes. Hello. However, there is one thing that would be considered a highlighter that I do use when it comes to giving off that dewy effect. And it is a cheat that I like to do, because I personally like how it looks underneath makeup. And that is the MAC Strobe Cream. That is the one highlighting cheat that I do use when it comes to everyday people. So we're gonna bust out this strobe cream, which has, it doesn't really show on camera, kind of maybe at the very end you can kind of see how it has the pearlescent finish to it. That is the strobe cream. Strobe cream, though, is not in itself a straight moisturizer. Yes, mica. Look at that. Shiny. It is not a moisturizer. It's just a cream. So, mica? Yes. Yes. I really strongly feel that it is mica. I can't remember. It's been such a long time since I've worked for MAC. And I have my beauty Bible still. Anyway, this is not a moisturizer, so don't use it as one, because it's not moisturizing, which is why I used a moisturizer first. This is just a cream product that has a shine to it, okay? I know a lot of people who use strobe cream as their moisturizer and then can't understand why their skin is looking like shit. I'm like, oh my god. You're supposed to. So you can see now my skin has this really nice glow to it, but that's just going to be for underneath the makeup. You know, it's going to just ever so lightly make my foundation look a bit more luminescent versus just flat. I do like to use a strobe cream because it gives a little bit of depth and dimension, because sometimes when you do a dewy look and you're just doing straight like wet look, it can look flat. So by using my strobe cream, I add a little bit of character and personality underneath the foundation. Another thing too that I'm using that I don't really recommend so much is a primer. The reason why I don't recommend primers too much is because a lot of primers have mattifiers involved, and I don't believe that this one is a mattifier at all. This is the Sunset Light by Veil Cosmetics. I more huey than dewy. Yeah, this more has like a hue to it. You can see it. You can see how my skin has a nice little glow. The primers you want to avoid if they're mattifying. Defeats the purpose, right? You want it to look wet. You want the shine. You don't want anything to cancel shine. So avoid a lot of primers that do that. Again, if you're using face oils, which I don't really recommend, avoid primers because they may slip and slide with oils. So it's a kind of a weird slope. That's why I say just don't use the oils. Anyway, the reason why though I'm using a primer anyway is because I do have skin texture, you know, all right here, and it's just this is my face, you know, that's just, it is what it is. And I try to smooth out as much as possible, because what happens is when you do a dewy look or even a frosty look like highlighters, it's going to accentuate any raised surfaces even more. High points are going to be elevated. So like I said, this look isn't for everyone. The softer your skin is, the better. That's why I'm using a primer. So I'm going to use my hands. I'm going to rub it in and then pat it on with my hands like so, just in the areas where I need a little bit of help, because I need it tremendously. And it's just on my cheeks really that I need this extra soft layer of something just to smooth out this area. I don't think it's going to be perfect, but the more help that I have, the better. And also feel free to ask questions while you're in the chat. I do read my comments, so if you have a couple of questions too while watching the replay, feel free to ask. I'll get to them. That are makeup related, sure. There we go. It's a little softer now. This might right here might need just a tad bit more. Yep, there it is. You can sort of feel where there's rough edges on your face. It's so coarse right here. My God, I need to drink more water. Right here. You can feel where it's really bumpy. That's where you want to put your primer. Anywhere else like this here, I'm not talking about like wrinkles and shit. No. I'm talking about raised, bumpy textures. That's where you want the primer to be. There we go. Much better. Okay. Let that settle in. Okay. So, while that does its thing, I'm going to bust out some foundation. Now, foundations, you want to go for cream foundations or liquid foundations that do not dry down to a powder-like consistency, including creams. Some creams will do it. So like Beauty Blender. No, you don't want to use Beauty Blender because Beauty Blender is like a velvet-like, matte-like texture. Even though it has a sheen to it, no, you don't want to do any sort of cream to powder foundations. And top of my head, I can't think of any cream to powder ones, but ones that dry down, no. You want things to be just dewy and luminescent throughout its lifespan. So I'm gonna bust out Face Atelier again. I used it yesterday, but I'm gonna use it again today because it is the perfect foundation for what I want to get done. And actually, will this, oh look, it's almost done. This is number 6. I wonder if number 6 will be too dark. I feel like it might be too dark, but let's play. Okay, so number 5, which is done. I gotta go makeup shopping. Oh no, what am I gonna do? So sad, I have to go makeup shopping. Oh yeah, number 6 is too dark. I can already see it on my palette. Well, we're gonna keep that to the outer perimeter of the face. I'm gonna use a wet beauty blender. You should use your beauty blenders wet at all times. Do not use a dry beauty blender ever. And then I'm going to bounce it onto my face. This is the number 6 shade of Face Atelier. And because it is slightly darker, just so slightly, this is where I'm going to add to the parts where, you know, I would add some sort of bronzer or contour, if you will. This is also a look too that you want to make sure you got some good coverage if you need it. Maybe outside of my nose. How are you guys doing, by the way? How was your, what day is today? Tuesday. Do you guys vote? It's Super Tuesday, is it not? Did you guys vote? I voted already, a long time ago, actually. The beauty by voting by mail. I'm like, yes, thank you. Okay, so this is number 5. I don't know what the name of this shade is. I just know it by the numbers because the Pro bottles have numbers on them. So I know that my channels has 2 different worlds combining together. I have my makeup people and I have my bullet journal people. Hi. So if you're in any of those categories, hi, hello. For everybody else, if you've never seen me before, hi, hello. Welcome to my channel. I started this channel years ago as a strictly makeup channel, but as I started to ignore my personal one, my personal channel, I wanted I just wanted one channel. I didn't want to, you know, get involved with multiple channels and multiple people. I'm just like, no, I just want one. So now it's starting to morph into what it is now. So if you are a long time subscriber and you're kind of like, where are these bullet journal videos coming from? It's just my world, you know, it's changing and evolving more than I imagined it would. I wish I could vote in your elections. Oh, me too. Okay, so this is layer number 1. I'm gonna add one more layer too. I love the Face Atelier Ultra Foundation. It's just so pretty. It's so beautiful. It's very reminiscent to me of YSL's Touche Eclat. So if you can get your hands on Face Atelier, get your hands on YSL Touche Eclat because it is gorgeous. It is a beautiful foundation, much like this. The formulations are fairly similar. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna call it out. Oh my God, these dogs. Clearly I'm a cat person. We know this. Mason is sleeping on my bed again, like a good cat. But the minute I am done with this scope, oh my God, he will be down my back instantly. Like, are you done yet? Okay. See my skin texture? It would have been worse. But see how the dewiness accentuates it? That's what I'm talking about when you're dealing with a dewy look. When you set it with a powder, it starts to fade away. But we're not setting it with powder today, are we? Nope. We are not. I want to play music so bad, but I do know that I can't monetize the shit out of this video if I do, so that sucks. I'm sorry for the awkward silences. Okay. Now let's concealer it up. I'm gonna use, let's use Marc Jacobs Remedy. I need a little remedy here. Love this. It has this nice metal applicator because it gives a nice cooling effect when you apply the concealer on. Oh my God, it's so cold. I love it. It is a bit bright, this particular shade. I don't care. Oh, that feels so nice. Oh my God, that metal. Hi, Remedy. Oh, please. I really ought to try putting on foundation and concealers with like the jade roller. That'd be a nightmare, but I would totally do it too, just because of the coolness of the stone. God, that dog. Why do dogs bark? Can you tell I'm totally a cat person? Oh, even in my last bullet journal video, oh my God. The dog underneath me who barks constantly, I can't stand. Because it's just so loud. Just as loud as that guy. And that guy is across the street. Across the way. Oh my God, jeez. Those of you who love dogs, more power to you. Which is like the entire world. Everyone loves dogs. I like them. I prefer cats. Because cats are cool. Some cats. I do understand that some cats are complete assholes. I really do. Hello. You used to tell your neighbors that I almost turned their mutts into hot dogs. Sometimes it's just not necessary. I'm like, why? Stop barking. For fuck's sake. You're so annoying. I don't know when I turned into such a grandpa. But I did. Dewy. Dewy. There you go. Cute. Cute, 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 cute. Now that I've got some brightener underneath my eyes, I'm really tired today. I could feel it. My eyes burn. I'm dehydrated. That's what it is. Because my throat's dry, my eyes are dry, my lips are dry. Whew. My life is so hard. Oh, so I'm going to jump into blush right now. Couldn't even open a drawer in your kitchen without them barking. Are you serious? Oh, that's awful. That is so awful. Nope. Hard pass. So with blush, I do love a good blush pop with a dewy shine. It just sort of accentuates your face. I love it. So what was that comment? I need a Starbucks medicine ball. Yes, I can make one myself. Actually, oh, I'm out of the lemonade. I have the peach and the citrus, or the peach citrus, and then I have the mint tea that they sell from Starbucks to make that medicine ball. So anyway, Senna Cosmetics. I really do love their blushes, and I'm gonna go ahead and use some of the brighter colors today. I didn't want to do it yesterday for the blushy look because I didn't want to scare everybody. I kept it really, really natural yesterday, but you can definitely use brighter tones for that blushy all over the face look. Just don't go crazy. But I'm gonna use it today. So yesterday I used the Cheeky palette #1, Cheeky blush #1. This is the more natural palette. Today I'm going to be using the Cheeky blush #2, which is the Vivid. So I'm gonna grab my spatula and I'm gonna pick up some of this coral and I'm gonna mix it in with a little bit of just so it's not so ridiculously coral, this like neutral color down here. So I'm gonna pick up the neutral first. And then I'm gonna pick up some of this bright coral. I'm gonna pick up some of this bright coral. Come on now. There we go. Did I get enough? Because I do want it to be coral. I'm gonna put it onto my palette. Did I get enough? I'm gonna mixy. Hang on, let me show you. Mixy. Because I have a clear palette. Yeah. Yeah, let's not go crazy because I have a habit of mixing the most insanely beautiful colors. And then I go to put it on my face and I'm like, oh shit, that's really dark. I do it all the time. So if you do it too, it's a thing. It's so hot. It's 5:30 in the morning. Oh my God, thank you so much for being here. So I'm gonna use this brush here. This is the Expert Face Brush. I used it yesterday. I love to use this for blush brushes. For blush, whoa, that's a lot of product. Look at that color though. Isn't that color just so yummy? Mm, 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 mm. Remember, back of the hand first, because you do not want that on your cheek. Yeah, it's a very good representation of what not to do. Okay. So until you see that even application, that's when you can go in, start in one little section and just slowly start moving outward. I'm gonna go in, pick up some more. There we go. A pop of color. And I'm just taking the residue, the remainder of the brush, to kind of fan out. Like so. That's how you avoid over blushing your face. Do, do, do. And usually, actually, yeah, this application's really nice because I put that primer on. I should probably do that more often. My skin is just like, when it comes to putting on colors, it's never this smooth. It's usually, well, I mean, still, this always skips color, so, well, I guess it's still technically the same. But I do notice a little bit of a difference, slight. But it's still there, which is important to me. Okay. Cute. I'm okay with the blushy face because I love blush. Not everybody will like it. Not every face can support it. My face is a blushy face. Okay. Towel, because this is gonna end up on my shirt. Yes. So now, should I add some bronzer? No bronzer today. It's fine. Leave your face the way it is. What I'm gonna do now, because I did talk about being a little bit practical, is that I'm going to set some of this where you don't really want it to move. This is why I say that you don't want to, this is not going to be like an editorial, or this is not going to be like a runway sort of. Because if I have to start over, I have to start over. Just one sec. Are you right now? Kilo? No one's saying anything. This is really awkward now. I literally don't know what to do. Do I saying anything? So ahead. Let me know when I'm back in action. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna come back because I'm gonna get on a stronger signal, hopefully. So stay tuned for part 2. Oh, I'm good? Cancel. I'm good? Okay. Then I'm gonna continue, because if I keep this in one video, that'd be awesome. All right. I'm just gonna hold this up so the people who are skipping ahead know this is where you want to stop. All right, so like I said, you don't really want to set your makeup with a powder because it no longer becomes dewy. However, in the real world, you don't want things to be moving around because of your skin and all that other stuff. It's hot outside, whatever. We get it. You're gonna want to set your makeup. So in order to keep things steady, I'm going to set it with a powder underneath my eyes. And in the spots where it's moving the most? Please tell me I'm still okay. Am I still good? I have this sneaky suspicion that I should stop before I continue. Yeah, this is a very, very long time to receive a comment in return. So I am going to stop this. And I am going to continue in a new video. God, I'm so sorry, you guys. That sucks. All right. I'll be right back. Stay tuned.